Welcome back. This is Douglas Dennis, the Alkaline Chef. This is Alkaline TV, and today we're making hummus with chickpeas, tahini, key lime juice, and some secret ingredients. So let's get started. Definitely thumbs up the video. Thank you so much. And first we're going to make lime juice. You're just squeezing the key limes, and I'm squeezing them into this container to help measure them. Otherwise I would just usually squeeze them right into the blender, the food processor. So we're using key limes and not limes, if you notice, because key limes are better with lots of seeds, which means they're natural. If you've noticed, the limes at the store have no seeds, which means they are genetically modified and you do not want to consume them. So we're squeezing about 6 key limes. This is probably about 1/8 of a cup. And I like a lot of lime juice, so the more the merrier. And also the chickpeas have been soaked and cooked already. And if you soak them for longer than a day, you can soak them for 2 days. Just make sure you change out the water several times because it will get nasty. And then boil the chickpeas for a good 2 hours. Make sure it has plenty of water so that it doesn't cook to the bottom of the pan and dry out. So we're going to use about 2/3 of a cup tahini, 100% sesame seed tahini, and there are the chickpeas. We're going to add some cold water to the tahini. This is the secret. Don't tell anyone. So we're going to add our lime juice and our tahini and water. Make sure to get a rubber scraper because it is very gluey and most of it will not come out, so you'll have to scoop the rest of it out. Very, very healthy. Can't wait to eat it. Alright, so we're going to start just by blending the tahini lime juice and that little bit of water. And this will fluff up the tahini and make it very, very smooth and also flavorful. Check that out. Alright, now we're going to add most of these chickpeas. We're just going to fill up the blender with a couple cups, but you need a little bit of room to put the lid on. And then we are going to add cold water. Spring water is best, and I'm going to add a 1/2 cup at a time and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt at a time. Now that is pink salt, but I would recommend sea salt, but I was out of it. So I use sparkling spring water, but you can just use regular spring water. And blend it on up. Now the longer you blend it, the better. The more smooth it will be. If you cooked your chickpeas for a good solid 2 hours, they should be very, very very smooth. And we're going to add a 1/2 cup more water, but I'm going to add more and more until it's the right consistency. Just want to show you with the measuring cup there so you have a frame of reference. Now it's starting to look good. So I keep adding a little water and a little salt as I go until it gets, because you don't want to add too much salt or you'll ruin it. That's why I'm adding it little by little. You can add not enough salt, which is fine because you can always sprinkle salt in at the end. But if you add too much, like I said, you'll ruin the whole batch. So there's a little more water and a little more salt. And we're just going to blend it. Now this is sped up, but you could definitely blend this for 5 minutes. I mean, the longer you blend it, the more smooth the chickpeas will get. There's another ½ teaspoon of salt and a few tablespoons more spring water. And the cold water and the fluffed tahini are really what makes a big difference here, what makes this amazing. Plus, you can't beat key lime. And what do you think about the flavor? I've added different flavors to this. You could throw a habanero pepper in there if you're brave. You could, but you know, be modest with the flavorings. I like to add them later, which you see in the thumbnail. And all you do at the end is add a little bit of oil. Make sure it's good quality oil. And then you can add some flavorings. I added some salsa on top. And there you have it. That's it. It's so easy and it's amazing. Better than what you find at the store without any artificial ingredients either. So if you haven't seen the Life Transformation Program and you want to go all in transforming the alkaline way, then check the links in the description, and thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video. Have an amazing day on purpose.